guys, Jake Darnold coming back at you another video, and today we are doing my top 10 breakout players heading into the 2021 season. Hope you guys will enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below what you think, like who your breakout players are for this upcoming season. Now, most of these players on this list are second-year players. Players from the 2020 NFL draft class. There's only like 2 players that are not. But yeah, hope you guys still enjoy this video. This video will be going by basically position, I guess, kind of. But alright, let's hop in this. My first player here on the list is Sam Darnold. We know one of the biggest deals of the offseason was when Sam Darnold got moved from the New York Jets to the Carolina Panthers. And with the Jets, he struggled with bad coaching, bad play calling, and not a huge supporting cast. Matt Rule, Joe Brady, great coaches in Carolina, great supporting cast. Christian McCaffrey, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. It's a great supporting cast. They signed Dan Arnold and David Moore, drafted Terrace Marshall Jr. in the second round. The Panthers have built their offense very well. Their O-line still is, but I don't know. It's about the same O-line as he had with the Jets, but they will build that O-line around him. I think I'm pretty confident to say, and Sam Darnold will succeed in Carolina, in my opinion. Coming up next is another quarterback, and I have Tua Tagovailoa. I don't exactly know if that's how you say it, but yeah, Tua. He was okay last season, but I think he could be great this season, or at least good. He's not that tall. He's only like 6 foot, I think, and he has pretty good accuracy. Not the strongest arm in the world. He didn't really know the scheme last year. It was kind of weird. Got thrown in there in the middle of the year. I think they probably should have just kept Fitzmagic and then started Tua this upcoming season. But I think Tua will fare much better this season. They upgraded his supporting cast by signing Will Fuller, drafting Jalen Waddle. They also drafted Hunter Bryant in the 3rd round to play backup tight end. They already had Mike Gesicki, who is literally like Tua's favorite target. Devontae Parker is a great, probably number 2 wide receiver. He showed signs in 2019 becoming a number 1 wide receiver. What else? They have Preston Williams in there. The running back room isn't the best, but I still think the Dolphins have built around Tua, and he will be great this upcoming season and lead the Dolphins to the playoffs. At number 3, we have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire is an interesting person, because last season, people thought he was just going to be this fantasy god, because he was going to a team that had but here's why it wasn't. He only had, I don't even remember what his stats were. I don't think he had 1,000 yards. He was hurt for some time, but he just wasn't what the Chiefs thought he would be when I drafted him in the 1st round, 32nd overall. But I think this season he will be electric. With another year, I think this season could be the fantasy god that people thought he would turn out to be. With so many other playmakers on that offense, it is tough for the Chiefs to run the ball at times, but I think he could be a huge weapon in the receiving game this season, with guys double-teaming Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. I think him and Mecole Hardman should have breakout years this upcoming season. At number 5, I have J.K. Dobbins, and J.K. Dobbins was probably my favorite player at Ohio State when he was at Ohio State. I don't feel like he ever really got tackled. The only issue with him is that he doesn't really catch it very good, but he's just a very great runner. He's not even really a power back. He's more of an elusive style back, but he runs with power. He's just so good. And with the more teams trying to contain Lamar, I think the Ravens will open up Dobbins a little bit more. They still really don't have a passing game I think Dobbins is primed for a breakout year. At number 5, I have another running back from the 2020 NFL Draft. There's like 5 that are good. It's like wild. They're almost as good as 2017 running back class. But I have Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson was pretty good last year as a rookie. I don't know what to say. He's pretty good. He might. So I heard someone, there were reports that he might be the next Christian McCaffrey. He did play a little bit of receiver when he was at Memphis. And the Ron Rivera coming over from Carolina, he could be utilized like the next Christian McCaffrey. He can catch it great. Last season he was great as a rookie. I think this season he could be he's going to be good in fantasy. I think he's a must-have for fantasy football. But yeah, and outside of fantasy, I think he'll still be a beast. At number 7, I have Jerry Jeudy. And Jerry Jeudy, I think, last season he struggled with drops earlier in the year. He really didn't have a chemistry going with Drew Lock. But this season, I think he should be good going over the middle. He's a phenomenal route runner. He's got great separation. He just needs to, he had some concentration drops. I think if he can get those cleaned up this season, he will be so good. And I think he's primed for a breakout season. At number 7, I have CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, I think, last season he was still pretty good. But with the improved quarterback play this season, with Dak Prescott coming back, team's still double teaming Amari Cooper. I think Zeke should also have a bounce back season with Dak coming back. Blake Jarwin, I think, could be good as well. He did get hurt in week 1, though, so Dalton Schultz was decent last year. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about CeeDee Lamb. First round draft pick coming out of Oklahoma, and he was great. And last season he had an okay rookie year. He had 900 something yards. He was good, but with the improved play of Dak Prescott coming back, I think that he will turn a monster. With all his other weapons on the Cowboys offense, he will be faced in very favorable matchups. At number 8, I have T. Higgins, the final offensive player on this list. T. Higgins, last season, didn't really get it going at first, but the third pick last season out of Clemson. Last season, he didn't really do much at first, but towards the second half of the season, that's when he started trending upward. Before Joe Burrow got hurt, he started to be good. And then Joe Burrow got hurt. He still was very good. So, T. Higgins is definitely trending upward. The Bengals offense is clearly trying to use him. And this season, I think T. Higgins is primed for a breakout year. They do have a lot of other weapons, though, so I don't know how much share will go his way. But I definitely think that he will still be a monster. I think he will be a monster for the Bengals. At number 10, we have Quinn Williams for the New York Jets. He's been pretty mediocre so far throughout his NFL career, and this is a season where I think he takes the next step into becoming a great pass rusher. He was the third pick coming out of Alabama. It was just a game wrecker at Alabama, and I think he will be a game wrecker this upcoming season. With the additions of Carl Lawson, Sheldon Rankins, they give him support in the pass rush department. The Jets get C.J. Mosley back. They signed Gerard Davis. I still think, and their corners are just so bad, I feel like. So, I don't know how much, I think quarterbacks will release the ball quicker, but Quinn Williams, I think, is just primed for a breakout year this season for the Jets. And then finally, last but not least, we have Isaiah Simmons. Simmons is just a monster. He's a do-it-all player. Linebacker, safety. I wanted the Browns to take him in the 2020 draft. He went 2 picks earlier, The Browns, their O-line probably would have would have won like 6-10 last season if it wasn't for Jedrick Wills. But yeah, Isaiah Simmons is a beast. He does everything, and the Cardinals didn't really utilize him properly last season with the addition of Zayvon Collins, another do-it-all guy. I think it'll make the Cardinals so versatile, and I think it opens up a lot of ways for Isaiah Simmons to become a beast, and I think that he will become a beast. So yeah, that's my rankings for the 2021 breakout NFL players. What do you think about this list? Comment down below. Subscribe, please. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.